Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News update. After a few teething troubles, the Belmont Mass Vaccination Hub is officially open for business. New South Wales Health says they're working to fix a glitch in the online booking system, which has prevented people making an appointment. It only has a 60-day booking range, and the system requires people to book for both doses, meaning anyone booking in the later part of this window hasn't been able to secure a spot. The hub aims to administer 20,000 doses a week. Hunter Police have been out and about ensuring individuals and businesses are adhering to mask wearing and QR code requirements. They've also nabbed a couple of people for breaching the public health order. A 33-year-old woman who works for a Port Stephens restaurant was fined $1,000 after admitting she'd gone to Sydney to help a friend move house and stayed overnight before returning to the region. And a 60-year-old Sydney man was found asleep in his car at Hawk's Nest, telling officers he was just looking for some peace and quiet. Deputy Commissioner Malcolm Lanyon says police are stepping up COVID compliance checks.
Can I just ask that people carry identification and be prepared to present it? Second one, there is now a clear mandate that people are to carry a mask any time that they're outdoors. Can you please remember that? Make sure that you keep spares and you carry masks when you're out and about, and that they are worn at the appropriate times.
The Newcastle Independents have launched their campaign ahead of the local government elections in September, announcing John Church will run for Lord Mayor. Greater financial accountability and community focus over party politics will be the cornerstone of their campaign. John Church has told NBN he only made the decision to run for the top job in the last few weeks.
I've been critical of the present mayor, and it's time for me to put up or shut up. We won't be spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on VIP supercars lunches, and we won't be sending councillors on overseas junkets.
In a statement, Labor councillors have described the independent bloc as having a very shallow gene pool of Liberals masquerading as independents. They highlighted their COVID support measures and progressive agenda, saying the contrast between Labor and the independents could not be starker. Artificial intelligence could revolutionise the way academics complete difficult scientific problems, with researchers at the University of Newcastle bringing together deep learning and algebraic topology to solve problems. The Mathematical Machine Intelligence Group is working on the $411,000 project to analyse structures in a similar way to humans, using deep artificial neural networks. Associate Professor Stefan Schalup says networks have outstanding abilities to detect images and acoustics.
And now we see that more advanced mathematical tools enter that field, and that includes algebraic topology, Riemannian geometry, and other fields that usually are more dealt with in pure mathematics.
Players aged 50 and over are being encouraged to take part in a new five-a-side soccer format at Spears Point. Younger players are able to participate too, but players must have at least 1 foot on the ground at all times, and the ball shouldn't go above the shoulders. Ross Hicks from Northern New South Wales Football says the game is a social event to help people stay connected.
Anyone is really welcome to participate in a walking football program. It was aimed at the older generation, purely to try and provide a form of the game that they can be involved in, especially the ones who obviously cannot run anymore. At the end of the day, anyone who's maybe coming back from an injury or obviously hasn't played for a long time can certainly be involved in the game.
2NURFM Sport.
Outclassed and outgunned, the Knights struggled to compete in their 48-4 thrashing by the Storm. It was a reality check for Newcastle, who were riding high after consecutive wins over the Warriors and Cowboys. Coach Adam O'Brien says Melbourne are just too good.
Early on, we done a good job on, plays 1 and 2, but 3, 4 and 5 is where they get you with a late offload and they hurt you and they pounce on any opportunity. And, they've done that to a few teams already, so, we're not Robinson Crusoe there.
Newcastle-based surfer Julian Wilson will take an indefinite break from competition after the Tokyo Olympics. The World Surf League regular cited not seeing his family due to the pandemic as his main reason. The 32-year-old called off retirement claims, stating he will return to the World Tour. And Newcastle City proved too strong for Cardiff across the board in their AFL encounters. City's women were too dominant in their 53-25 win. The men survived a late scare to run out 59-55 victors. That's sport. I'm Harrison Clinch.
And the winning numbers in Weekend Lotto are 30, 14, 38, 32, 2 and 35, and the supplementaries are 45 and 10. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.